Hello, my name is Len and I'm really excited about Riftbound. Today, I'm just going to be yapping a bit and sorting card bulk, sleeving, de-sleeving, uh, doing some binder organization, stuff like that. We're going to be really chill and just kind of hang out. I want to talk about Riftbound really badly. I've been obsessed with this game for like the last 2 weeks, whatever. How long has it been? Like 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. And yeah, talk about a bunch of things. They just showed some Spirit Forge stuff actually right before I clicked record, so we'll look at some Spirit Forge stuff too, talk about those cards they showed. And yeah, if you're not already, we have a Discord, and actually as we speak, let me check real quick. Yeah, we've got 4 people in that Discord playing games right now, so join the Discord, y'all. Everyone's been really chilling there. It's been a good time. People have been posting their polls. So if you get any good polls, I know it's hard to get product right now, but post your polls. Maybe you pulled something cool a week ago. Post it. Why not? Show us some cool cards in your collection. And yeah, just come on in, it's been really chill. So I've got a bunch of bulk. I've got a classic little thingy. This is a small one. I'm pretty sure we'll fill it for bulk cards. I've got, like I said, my binder is in an absolute state, so we'll go through and sort that. Let me get a sip of water. If you're at home, you got water, take a sip of water. It's good for you. I'm also going to be officially ending the days of Lee Sin. This Lee Sin, I've been upgrading it and playing it a little, but I've really kind of lost interest. As you can see, there's still Mountain Drakes in there. I haven't really kept up with it. And I did scrap some cards for some other videos, like the set video and the Leona video, which, by the way, I would really appreciate y'all if you could support those videos if you see them, in passing, give them a thumbs up and stuff like that. But here, we'll sort by color. So here's how I sort. I'll sort by color, rarity. So color, rarity, and then ideally I can get all of the duplicates of the same cards together. That's kind of what I'm going to go for. So let's just start with red because I have red right here. And they are loosely sorted by color already. Like, this is pretty well sorted into red. This is looking like it's all purple. Let's see what's in this stack. It's all purple. That would be all purple. We've got blue. Assuming it's all blue beneath this. It is. Cool. And I've got a lot of off screen. There's cards everywhere on this desk. There we go. We got some red. I think this may be a pile of mixed color. Purple. There's some orange over here. Some red. Get excited. That. Some orange. How do you guys sort your cards? Let me know. Oh, there's red at the bottom of this. Well, let me know how you sort your cards. I'm new to the whole card game thing, honestly. Play a little Magic, but I'm new to that as well. And I have played Pokemon. I haven't played Pokemon my whole life. I have collected on and off my whole life. But that is really just a open packs, slap the rare in my Pokemon binder and forget about it for like the last, I don't know, 10 years, 15 years. So let's see. We've got, I'm going to move my mic a bit. We'll get our reds in order here. So commons will be on the left, uncommons will be on the right, and hopefully we can quickly sort all these. A lot of the doubles should be together because they did a loose sort a few days ago, but it's not going to be perfect because I've opened 9 packs. No, more than that, probably 12 packs since then. It's Speaking of which, have you guys been able to get your hands on packs? It's kind of hard to come across them right now, it seems. I've been pretty fortunate. A local store of mine got some in late last week, selling limit 6 per person. So of course I went in and got 6 per day. And then the following day I went in and got 6 more. And then I was back there yesterday. And they had just put out more packs, or they didn't put them out there behind the counter because it's Riftbound. It's impossible to get your hands on them right now. Because it was boxes that were hold tagged, that no one claimed. I'm like, damn, people had holds on these and they didn't claim them for MSRP because the boxes said 120 on them. And I know that store for a fact. They take good care of their people. So yeah, that was crazy to me, to be honest. I can't believe they didn't pick that up. So those are sorted by rarity and by card. This is going to be a little difficult, so we're going to do our best here. Obviously there are more than this many commons. Let's actually move some stuff because we will deal with all of that when we get there. Yeah, hopefully you've been able to get your hand on some product. I mean, this game rocks. You know, as someone who is really excited, like I've said many times, I'm really excited about Riftbound. It is a bit disheartening, I won't lie, to be in a situation where buy the packs if they're available. I wish I would be making a decision on, oh, I don't have to worry about like, I need to buy these packs now because I'm not going to be able to buy them later kind of situation. So yeah, that's a bit disheartening, I won't lie. And it's getting into a new hobby can be daunting, and it's not the best look for your brand new card game to be very difficult to get your hands on. And I'm not trying to shit on the game, obviously. But Riot needs to know that's not okay going forward. And I think they know that. They actually did a news post a couple days ago, talking about a bunch of the woes of launch, you know, stuff like, oh, let's see, let me pull it up. I actually have it on hand. Oh, the dud packs. The dud packs are annoying to get you finally get your hands on a pack and it only has 1 rare in it. That sucks, especially in this economy where 1,000 Tail Watcher's $40. You'd really like your chance at one of those in your pack, let alone many other rares and other cards. But yeah, that's a bit disheartening. So these are sorted by card now. I don't think I have any other bulk red around here. Red should be mostly taken care of. Do you guys usually put your hollow cards, your hollow commons and uncommons with your other bulk? I think I'm going to do that. These actually are inner sleeved. I've taken good care of them because Riftbound cards are hard to come across. You never know when someone's going to want one of them for trade or something. And they'd like the card to be protected if that's the case. I get these inner sleeve packs. They're like $2. I think they're Spectrum inner sleeves. And they're really nice. I like them. For cheap too. Okay, so the red common and uncommons are sorted. Good thing they're sorted. I do need to start filling out my collection on Piltover Archive, but that may be next week's video. That may be a different video. So let's do purples next. These are all purple. These are all purple. And these are all purple. That's my goat, Watchful Sentry. One of my favorite things about new card games is learning the cards, and you sort of get attached to certain cards. I actually love that. So let's do common and uncommons. But yeah, the dud pack. So they're doing their rare redemption program. Are you guys going to take advantage of that? Obviously, I mean, there's no real reason not to. I did a good job sorting these the other day, actually. This is pretty choice. Good on me. Are you going to take advantage of that? I've had a total of 3 dud packs. Funny enough, only one of them was in my booster box. And a couple of them were from just loose boosters that I was able to pick up. I think in total I've opened about, let's see, it was 8, and then I got a booster box, which is 24. That's a total of 32. And I've opened probably another booster box is worth. So 24 plus 24, 48 plus 8, 56. I'd say roughly 56 packs. And then if you count my pack, I got 1 pack from a Nexus night, so I'll say 57, and I got 3 packs from a release event, so about 60 packs. I think that might be right on at 60 packs. Okay, so let's do this, which I think is very fortunate. I know there's a lot of people that have not been able to get their hands on many cards. Simultaneously, I remember the launch day watching, or not really watching, but seeing people open cases on cases on launch day. It's like, how the heck do you guys get your hands on this much product? That's crazy. Early adopters, it must have had like big orders in or something. Good to know that I have some of these cards. Let's do this. Get these purples out. Gus. And I will apologize. I have a bit of a cough. The temperature just dropped this week. Craziness. A bit of a cough, bit of a sneeze. So I will not sneeze into the into the microphone, I promise. Very careful about that. There. Okay. There was a whirlwind, I think, in here. Okay, good to know. Let's keep these separate, actually. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, this guy's in there. That's there, and that's there. But yeah, did you get your hand on any products? Anyone open any boxes? Anyone got anything coming soon? I obviously got very lucky that I bought my stuff when I did, it seems, because I didn't get it for MSRP, but I bought it on launch day in my excitement because I couldn't find any online when the prices were, you know, 60, 80 bucks cheaper than they are now. Like, I got a booster box for 180, which is not great, but they're going for 240 right now. So it is what it is. If I saw another one in the wild for 180, the credit card would come out of my pocket so quickly. It's not even funny. It would be so quick. Okay, let's get these bad boys sorted. I have a playset of Hollow Gusts. Isn't that interesting? How did that work out? I hope some of y'all got some good pulls. I hope you got the cards you need for your decks. I hope someone here has a signature other than me. Not to flex, but I hope I'm not the only one. I hope y'all got lucky. Sneaky Pursuer. You know, today, for the first time I've seen someone use this properly. They used it with the Yasuo deck. So they would tap Yasuo's Legend. Cost 2 to tap it, and you can move a unit. I think from base to battlefield, or from battlefield to base. Either or. But they moved it, and then what she reads is when a friendly unit moved from my location, I may be moved with it. So she goes with them, and it mounts a pretty good offensive. That's a cool little combo you can do. That tip's free. I usually charge for those, you know. Gust. Morbid Return, Gust. Mystic Poro. I love that they have Poros in all the colors. Is it in all the colors? There's no blue Poro. There's no blue Poro, but blue has Ravenbloom Student, so honestly, they're privileged for having that instead of a Poro. Just based on Poro power levels. You guys are not all the same. There's a Ride the Wind hiding among you. I gotta sit up. Do a little scoot on my mic. These cards are getting low. So I'm not using my nice camera right now, if you notice. I'm assuming most of you just have this on your second monitor, have it minimized, which I encourage, to be honest with you. There. Where do you go, Psy Scout? You go there. Fight or Flight, Morbid Return, Gust. Holy Gust, man. How many Gusts do you think this is? Take a guess. Say it out loud. Even if your coworkers are there, say it out loud. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Gusts. Big 9 Guster. They call me the Guster. I might have more undercover agents. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like him. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. I think Gust is my most populated card in purple. What do you know? So we've got them sorted. Let's put the cute pirate girls next to each other. Next to the cute Psy Scout. Keep the beautiful women together. This Poro should be with his friends. I don't know what he's doing here. Let's do units. Let's do units together. So yeah, y'all gonna do the rare redemption? I mean, I see no reason not to. You could easily lie on it, but you know, lying. I mean, you're not gonna stop people from lying on the internet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. But I mean, it's not that deep. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just some rare cards. But if you're very impassioned about your dud packs, you have an avenue to get some makeups. I think I might do it. I mean, I have opened 3 dud packs. That isn't a lie. One of them's on camera. The other ones aren't on camera. But I have done it. I mean, I've thrown packaging away if they need exact packaging and stuff. I mean, I haven't really read the form, actually. I have it right here. Let me just take a quick glance. Been an inquiry with UV Games. So you fill out your address and stuff. What product did you purchase? Provide a picture with all the following items. The open wrapper with the barcode visible, the array of cards with rarity shown, handwritten note that states Riftbound QA. Well, I mean, I have packs in the trash. I don't know. I mean, there's no way I still have the trash for those. Maybe I do, actually. It'd be impossible to know. It would be impossible. No, I'll try, actually, to see if I could get some rares. You never know what you'll get. They could be crappy rares, but it's the principle of the thing, you know? Okay, so our commons in purple are sorted. Let's go on to uncommon. Stack deck. Any stack deck users? I don't ever play purple currently. Why are you there? You are an uncommon, my man. Hey, I got a place at a Pack of Wonders, and 2 of them are hollows. I think Pack of Wonders is good. Slept on. Good gear removal. Bam. Bam. Got these boys. These boys. Oh yeah, this is all sorted. What am I doing? I think I just sorted this. Ooh, we're good. Cool. Purple is on stack deck on top. I'm usually the victim of a stack deck. It's not usually me playing the stack deck. Let's get all of you in the box. I need to do some kind of system to mark where the colors in the box are, you know, like this is where the blues are at, this is where the reds are at. Speaking of blues, we got some blues here. Oh, am I fucking up? Okay, these are blues. Oh, I got more purples. Ah, nuts. I should have paid more attention. That's fine. We will quickly do these. Reds. Oranges. Are there any more over here? These were cards from packs I opened the last couple days. What colors did we do already? We did red and purple. Just grab them out real quick. Purple stack. I think it ends here. In red stack. Move all of this to the side. You guys been to any events? I did keep this just to show you proof. I did go to a Nexus night, and I did go to one what are they called? Opening event, release event. It was a good time. I like the release event. I just I got stuck with Jinx, and that deck sucks. That deck is not it, dude. It has the most dead on arrival cards out of all of them, in my opinion. There are times where you can get it going in that limited format and do fine, but like Victor's just got so many more options than the Jinx deck. Like, did they play test the lists? I know it's a limited format and it's also not that deep, but did they play test the lists? It's not very close. Also, Victor and Lee really would have so many staples that get play. Jinx is lacking a lot of red staples, IMO. Like, why doesn't the Jinx deck come with Hextech Ray? Like, I get it has Void Seeker, but like, it should have the good common removal. it should have the good one. There we go. Bam, red fixed. This is gonna be a long one, y'all. I hope you are tapped in for the Riftbound yapping. Okay, Sprite Call, Mega Mech. These are blues. This is where we're at next. My reds color. You guys ever use these like cardboard thingies? These things, the cards always fall over in them. And unless it's like close to full, they're kind of annoying. But they're the best I got. I don't really know any other storage solutions that aren't expensive. Expensive is the key word. Okay, you're over here, young man. You're over here. You're over here. I know you're on the bottom. That's easy. Kept the beautiful women on bottom. There we go. Okay. So let's see here. You go here. Psy Scout goes here. Yeah, I'm planning on going to Nexus nights every week, I think. I really had a good time. I had a blast. And we're not doing like packs for continuing how, hey, look, I got another gust. If you guessed 10 earlier, you're a super genius. It's just you pay 5 participation pack and participation promo pack. Another thing, the release event I went to didn't do the promos. I think there were too many people, so they just didn't do the promos, which is annoying because I really wanted the Origins Stamp Jinx and the Origin Stamp Victor, but the Jinx most of all. I just really want that Origin Stamp Jinx. I'm kind of bummed I don't think I'm gonna get it unless I pay on the aftermarket, which I might end up doing because I mean I really want it. I really want it. Okay, y'all are there. Boom. Ride the Wind. This card's awesome, by the way. Ride the Wind. Rocks. And then we go to uncommons. Treasure Trove. We got 4 rebukes. Treasure Trove. I hope you did well at your local, at your Nexus night or whatever. And if you haven't been out, I hope you can get out and play, because it is peak to go play against people in paper. It is, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like using TCG Arena, but playing in paper, I mean, that's the way to go. I will say the one thing about playing in paper right now, people don't know how to play the game. There are so many weird rules fiascos that I've heard the last few days. Like someone was very vehemently like, no, you can't charm from battlefield to battlefield because it's a move. And it's like, no, it's actually a special move. I know it's confusing, but it's a special move and you can do that. And another guy didn't really understand the chain. I mean, he had the spirit. He had the right idea. He just confused the hell out of me because he's like, okay, so we go into a showdown and that starts a chain where I can do reactions and then I go to you and you can do reactions, and then where I can do actions, you can do actions. And I said, no, that's not how it works. It all depends on the first card played. You start with priority, and if your priority, you play an action, then the chain starts at action speed. That's how I understand it. If anyone understands the rules at a deep level and is listening, please confirm that that is how you play. That is how the chain works, because that guy confused the hell out of me, and he also made me doubt myself. But everyone else I've played against has played the way that I do. So there's that. Maybe Eager Apprentice I'll have the most of. That's a card I get a lot of. I think this Blast Cone Fae is slept on. If you got Blast Cone Fae, it's pretty good. I mean, it's great in Teemo. I think you can play it in Victor decently. I mean, you can play it in Ari. Yeah, it's just good. It's just good. It's just a good card. I think that is the thing that makes me the most uncomfortable about playing in person, is people being weird about rules. Because I'm a-okay to be wrong as long as we figure out what the right ruling is. But some people are so, it's like their whole worldview gets shattered when their understanding of the rules is put into challenge. It is crazy to me. Like, y'all, we're playing toys. These are toys. I love this. I'm obsessed with this. But let's keep it real. We're playing with toys right now. We're having a great time. And it is valid of us to play with toys. Like, it's all good. It's nothing weird. But we're playing with toys, y'all. I think people forget that. Are very serious about the toys, and I get it. I love competing in games and stuff, and that gets me very excited. So I get, being really into it and all that. It's just there's no reason to get all nasty when we're doing rules things. Like, it's okay if we need to look something up. That's fine, man. But yeah, there's just one guy that he's had several rules disputes that I've seen. I haven't played against him, but at both events he had weird rules disputes. I'm like, you are arguing so hard for yourself. Like, no, you care about the outcome in this match that much? You're playing a Jinx precon versus a Lee Sin precon. Like, it's not that deep. Okay, how many sprite calls we got? Sprites are my favorite, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sprite calls. Okay, how about Eager Apprentice? What are we thinking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Eager Apprentice. Wow. So eager, and I eagerly don't play. I don't play it because it's Eager Apprentice. Okay. I'm happy to not have to use Mega Mechs anymore after this week. I do have 1,000 tailed coming in the mail. It was a trade. And once that's here, I will have my playset of 1,000 tailed, and I will not have to think about not having 1,000 tailed. My other stupefies and lecturing yordles are in decks right now. I'm playing Lux and Kaisa currently. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask about your deck techs. You know, I'm asking a lot of questions and this is a YouTube video, but feel free to answer any of the questions in the comments or all of them. If someone puts in the effort to answer every single question I ask in this video, you'll get the pinned comment. Honestly, you earned it, dog. Oh, is there a smoke screen in here? I have one lone smoke screen off to the side. I think it's the only smoke screen. Yeah, okay. Okay, before I get into green or orange, we actually need to do something very sad, maybe temporary, but maybe sad. So those who know would know that Lee Sin keeps coming home. Every time I pull and I get something, it's a Lee Sin. Day one, day two, I opened a couple packs. My third pack ever of Riftbound, it was a signature Lee Sin. My one release event that I actually did get a promo pack at, Origin stamped Lee Sin. I've got an alt art Lee Sin. I've got almost every Lee Sin that they've printed. I don't have a regular showcase Lee Sin, and I don't have the Lee Sin aesthetic alt art. I think that's the alt art I don't have. It's the one where he's in the rain. Fairly certain that's the one. I don't know. We'll see when I get to the binder. But Lee Sin really wants to be played by me. And for now, like, this deck is old. It's got Mountain Drakes. Old, quote unquote, a week old. Stormclaw Ursine, like, I do not fuck with this card in the slightest, if I'm being completely real with you. And there will be a day, I know. Oh, look at this shiny Bilgewater Bully. I was blinged out a week ago. Holy. There will come a time where I build Lee Sin again. And in fact, I'm working on a Lee Sin list as we speak. This is a tangent, but let me introduce you to a project of mine. So this is why we're dismantling Lee Sin right here. You know what's in this box? This inconspicuous Riftbound box. These are the contents of a deck called Bling Sin I'm working on. So it's a Lee Sin list that I have built out, but it catches the entire deck. I have to pull hollows of everything. And then the list has like all of the Lee Sins. It has like one of each. It has like a bunch of stuff in there. Alt arts, showcase, yada yada. And if I manage to pull the entirety of Bling Sin before my Lee Sin signature sells, I will be keeping my Lee Sin signature. That is my quest in this game to the universe. That is, if the universe truly wants me to be a Lee Sin gamer, then I have to pull the entirety of Bling Sin. If you want to see the Bling Sin list, I'll put it in the description if I remember. If it's not in the description and you want to see it, just leave a comment that says, hey, dude, hey, Lee Sin main, hey, future Lee Sin main, can I see the Bling Sin list? And I will gladly slide that to you. Let's do this. So these were sleeved in the Jinx sleeves. I have so many sleeves, man. I got sleeves everywhere right now. I kept buying inner sleeves. I pulled one of my commander decks died so that I could have pure white sleeves because I think they look really good with Riftbound cards. So Lux is in pure white because of course she is. White sleeves for the white woman. Have you guys been running any quirky lists? Any quirky decks, like, I don't know, something that feels very, you don't see anyone else running it. Like, I've got my Lux. Unfortunately, if I was gonna run Lux in a Nexus night, it's probably gonna do really poorly. It's not great at 1v1. I think Lux is actually really fun in a free-for-all. I have not played it, but I do believe it would be very fun in a free-for-all. So that's something to think about. And Lee Sin, these two we will put off to the side for when we do binder stuff in a little bit. Okay, so and then we have some oranges, we have some greens. Let's just do this. Let's just do oranges and greens, because we are not at the point where we're separating them quite yet. Oranges, greens. What else did Riot put in their post? They talked about the card edges. I'm happy that they're going to be, you know, going through and using better blades. They said it was because they use premium cardboard, and I'll be honest with you, a Riftbound card, like, not glazing, you know what, I don't like the term glazing, actually. I think it's kind of gross. But these cards do feel great to play. I mean, they are thicker. They feel nice. You know, in Magic, they have a big issue with the cards warping because of the hollows and the card quality. These don't warp. These hollows do not warp. Even the ones with like more intense hollow treatments don't warp. So that's really good. That's really good. Because I don't think we should be like, it's a hollow, it warps. Like, that's just how they work. Like, I do not like that at all. Okay. So Lee Sin is dead. For now. Parentheses for now. Let's do green next. Let's get all these oranges out of here. This should be green. Is it only green? Holy moly, it is only green. That's a lot of green. Can you tell I don't play green? I hope you guys, if you ordered from the Riot website, got your cards shipped to you. Okay, uncommons on the right, commons on the left. Right, that's an uncommon? I didn't know Discipline was an uncommon. Maybe because every green deck runs it, so I just I get disciplined every single game. Feels very common to me. Oh, let's put all of these. This is actually my Leona list from the video I made actually earlier today, but I think at time of upload for you guys it'll be I made that video yesterday, which once again I'll plug. Go click on it and leave a like and leave a comment and watch it. Those lists are very, I don't know, they're basic, but I want to give people an option that don't have a big collection, because this is a game and, you know, people shouldn't have to have a big extensive collection to play cards that they pull. Like, oh, yo, I pulled Leona. I love her. She's my waifu. Like, you should be able to play that beautiful woman. You shouldn't be like super restricted by your cards. That's like the whole point of this game. The deck lists are 39 cards. Surely you can scrounge together 39 cards that will allow you to play Leona, and it won't be super turbo horrible weak. And I think that's what I'm striving to provide people with those lists. Some people, respect to them, we're trying to optimize them a little more, and honestly they could be optimized a little more, but I intentionally am like leaving commons in places where uncommons would be slightly better, and then mentioning the uncommons, doing stuff like that so that you know, that every man can see the video and go, oh, I have that card, and they can play. Because like, trying to play, man. This guy's awesome, by the way. Been playtesting that Leona list and playtesting an Ari list. This guy's awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do those pre-con, quote unquote pre-con videos for every current legend and origins, and then we'll see from there if people enjoy them, and if I enjoy making them. After I've done all of origins, then I will do them for Spirit Forged. And also I don't have to do literally all of them if I don't want to. So is this all of the green before I say commons are a go? Let's do this. We do have some green. Yeah, we're already at 40 minutes, so I'm thinking this is going to be a long one. Appreciate anyone who's sticking around, but we may be here for a while. You stand united. Okay. Find your center's great. Sweet card. Ramping for half a turn and drawing a card is sweet. And if you know, the conditional, what is it? They have to be, the opponent scores within 3 points of the victory score. This costs 2 less. That's awesome. That is sweet, man. Let's, how many meditations we got? This looks like a stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 meditations. What looks bigger? Maybe Stalwart Poro? All right. What do we think on Stalwart Poro? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do we think on Charm? Charm looks kind of big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Never mind. Charm was not that big. I got some on guards. I know for a fact I have a hollow on guard in here. Wait a minute. Where's my shiny on guard? It's not here, is it? Or is it in a list? It may be in a deck currently constructed. I'm not sure. But I know for a fact I have one somewhere. It'll be a joy when I find that and be like, oh great. There, I have to go find my on guards again. It won't be that bad. That's why we're sorting. Because it'll make it much easier to do that. Okay. Uncommon time. What are your guys' thoughts on Mask of Foresight? What do you think of Mask of Foresight? When a friendly unit attacks or defends alone, give it +1 this turn. I've been in games where 2 of them have been slapped down very early, and that is terrifying. Keeping up with tempo when everything is +2'd is pretty darn difficult. Everything that's attacking or defending alone. I love this Eclipse Herald. Makes for some fun plays. Cool card. Discipline. Low key broken. Love it. The Wizened Elder. He's gonna be one of my goats. One of my all-time goats. But I think I've hit the point where I don't need to be running Wizened Elder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 disciplines. Boom. 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 Get some wind walls up in here. Yeah, I hope if you ordered from the Riot website, you were able to get your product. Let's see. What else did they say in this? You know, they're improving things, yada, 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 all that. That's cool. That's good. Okay, greens complete. So I've been to 3 events now. I've been to a release event last week, which I went to, yeah, last week, I went the weekend before. And then last week I went to Thursday night, Nexus night, and I went to another release event that was huge. That release event had 24 players, I think. Probably why they didn't give out the promos. But I need the promos. I need that Jinx, man. I'm looking to trade for that Jinx. If you got one, join the Discord. Let me know. Okay, now we're on to orange. Let's do common uncommon first. Good thing I did a loose sort before, or we would be here all night. We're already gonna kind of be here all night. Boom. Boom. Did you guys see the update on Spirit Forge? They just recently put out, I think they put out maybe an hour before I started recording. Looks like they're adding some new mechanics. They're adding equipment into the game, which is cool. I like equipment in card games. It's usually kind of too slow to be competitive. That's my biggest issue with equipment. Holy Bilgewater Bully. We got so many of those bad boys. I need some water. It's a reminder, take a sip of water, dog. You'll thank me later. Commons. Cythria. Yielding Spirit. I'm happy I'm pulling on Yielding Spirits lately. My whole box only had one of them, and so I was a bit worried because if I play orange, I'm gonna need Unyielding Spirit. Kind of find it really fun as someone who's building a Kaisa list. I'm running into more and more anti-Kaisa tech, which me personally, I think is fun. I love metagames developing. That gives me life. That is why I'm here. I love it so much. Oh my goodness, I love like a metagame development, things shaken up through players' ingenuity. That's the coolest thing ever to me. That's why I get so disheartened when I see people complain about Kaisa Yi right now. Because it's like, I don't know. You need to have those powerful decks to set the tone. Also, decks like that are gonna be really powerful. There's gonna be standouts because it's very early in the game's life, man. Game just came out. Need to let it breathe. It's not the biggest deal in the world. You're not forced to watch a bunch of Kaisa Yi gameplay. You actually, if you're watching the Chinese tournaments and that's like getting grading for you, I don't know if you actually fuck with the hobby like that. But B, maybe that's a toxic take from me. But B, you could turn the stream off. Let's see. Challenge. And I love variety, don't get me wrong. That's why I'm playing Lux lately. Lux is really fun. My only issue with Lux is I need another time warp. Lux really wants 2 time warp. Like really wants 2 time warps. Lux, for those who don't know, one of the Lux cards basically lets you tap her, exhaust her, and you get 2 floating what do they call it? Energy. Basically it's like tapping 2 runes. So if you have 2 of them on in your base, because you ideally just keep her in your base, and you have 10 runes, you can time warp. Or no, 12 runes. You can time warp, and then your next turn, because you have the 4 extra mana or 4 extra whatever they call it, energy, you can tap the Luxes, and with your last runes, you can time warp again. Actually, I think you can do that at 10 runes. Because you do 10 runes, time warp, gets rid of 4, but you get 2 back. Yeah. So it's a really cool thing you can do with Lux, but you want to have time warps. And time warps, as we all know, are not cheap right now. They're expensive. Someone was looking to trade one, and I handed him my binder. I said, bro, I don't want to jip you off. You can't find a monetary equivalent, let's not do a trade, because I don't want anyone feeling bad about it. Me personally, I think the things he was looking at, it would have been a decent offer, but I get it. He really wanted to play Yi, and he didn't have proving grounds, so part of the offer was like the entire Yi play set from proving grounds. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and the fact that monetarily doesn't equivalent, it's not even close, frankly. There were a bunch of other cards in the offer that are in the what he was picking out, but the fact that that's not even close monetarily to a time warp means they need to print more cards. 2 3 4 5 6 7. Time Warp's going to be one of those cards that will be present in the game until it gets cycled out for sure. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. I wonder if they're ever going to phase cards like that back in. I know they're not phasing any cards out till like 2028 or something, but 2 3 4 5 6 7. That'll come here quicker than we realize. Time goes by quickly. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 Bilgewater Bullies. Earth signs. We got this. We got. Hey, I got more of these than I thought. I think I've been opening them lately. I thought I only had 2. Okay. Another question that you can't answer unless you've been keeping track. Pack-a-Cubs. What are your thoughts on Pack-a-Cub? Hate it? Love it? Want nothing to do with it? The old Pack-a-Cub. Here we go. And that's our orange commons. Time to do the orange uncommons. So Spirit Forge, they're adding equipment. They're adding, oh, what are these keywords? Quick Draw, which is a reaction speed equip, basically. Pretty cool. I like Kinku Monk, by the way. Wish I got more of them. They're adding Weapon Master. Weapon Master reads, when you play me, you may equip one of your equipment for 1 power less, any color power less, even if it's already attacked. Which is pretty good to me. That one's not water. That one's my Coke. Let's go with that. We got Cythrias. The people in my YouTube comments absolutely love Cythria. Go with that. Cythria. I mean, she's cute. Don't get me wrong. Hey, I have a playset of Unyielding Spirit now. I would not have known that if we didn't sort these. Okay, and we're good there. Sweet. So let's just do this. And then we'll be on to yellow. Yeah, it's cool how they're adding a bunch of the weapons from League of Legends, like Trinity Force and Sterix Gage, Doran Shield, Longsword, GA, all that stuff. They're adding Bork. Bork's in the game next. That's cool. I'm excited about that. Looks like more aristocrats supported Bork too, because it's kill a friendly unit for the that's the equip cost. It's like 1 yellow power and kill a friendly unit. What does it give you? +4 might. And it's teasing Viego in the flavor text. Okay, okay. I'll play a little Viego. Yeah, I'm really curious what legends y'all are currently gravitating towards. Let's get my stack of yellow out of here. I also need to sort battlefields. Okay, playset of Hollow Daring Poros. Look at that. Look at that crazy bastard. Okay. We go commons over here, uncommons over here. Well, I would like to show you guys something. Now that it's on my mind. At events, so I play spirits. I play Spirit Mother in my Kaisa deck. And I've been having basically people who I play with that are chill. I'm trying to get the list together. There we go. Over here. People that are chill that I play with and have like good conversation with. I've been asking them to custom, they're actually in the front, to custom sprites for me. So I'd like to introduce you all to sprite number 1, aka Sprite Prime. He's got sunglasses and a gun and a little hand. I got sprite number 2. This guy just drew a frowny face on him. He's I don't know what's up with sprite number 2. He looks angry. And sprite number 3 looks very whimsical. He's like, yay! So that, I think that's gonna be a thing I do when I have a really good match with someone. I'm going to ask them to custom a sprite for me. Hopefully that's not annoying. Hopefully everyone who's done it so far has been excited about it. So yeah, can you believe this is not a unit? Today I realized this is a gear. It's just a naked guy. Why is he not a unit? You think just a shirtless guy? That's obviously a unit, right? Just looking at the card. Obviously. I have so many Daring Poros and Trifarian Glory Seekers. I got hella. Okay. Uncommons over here. Common time. Let's see. Overzealous Fan. This is a Spirit Forge card. It's a purple. 2 energy for 2 might. When I defend, you may kill me to move an attacking unit to its base. When I defend, you may kill me. Okay. To move an attacking unit to its base. So it's sort of like a gust, but he dies. That's funny flavor text for an overzealous fan. I'm starting to feel like an overzealous fan of Riftbound. I won't lie to you. This game rocks. I have so much fun playing this game. Such a fun system to explore. You know, like the sandbox of the game is a blast. Other than that weird chain situation and some other niche rules like standard move versus a special move, the game's pretty straightforward. There was another thing I was messing up for quite some time. This may help somebody. If you do damage, it doesn't tick down might. Damage is like it goes up until it gets to their might and then they die. But if you do, say, 3 damage to a unit with 5 might, they don't have 2 might effectively in the fight. They still have 5 might. That was something that was confusing me and my buddy for some time. One of those things, one of those rules where you play for a few days and then you realize you were playing wrong and it shifts your whole worldview. We learned that. I learned that over the weekend. I'm like, oh my god, I was playing wrong. I was actually just LARPing. Okay, so I'm thinking Glory Seekers or Poros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Glory Seekers. How many Daring Poros I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. 8 Poros. Yeah, I hope y'all have been enjoying the game. Hope you've been excited about Riftbound. Let's see, what else do we got here in the Spirit Forge list while we do some sorting? Let's read some of these cards. I already read Overzealous Fan. Let's start at the top. We got Draven Vanquisher, so it's our second Draven card that we've had. Our current Draven card, I believe he reads something like he's like 5 in cycle 1 red, and he's a 3 might unit, but he gets +1 might for every point you have. Something like that. He's a win more card, kind of. And then this Draven Vanquisher reads, when I win a combat, play a golden gear token exhausted. When I attack or defend, you may pay 1 red power. If you do, give me +2 this turn. So you can pay resources to turn him into effectively a 6 might unit. And if he wins a combat, you get a gold gear token, which I believe is like the equivalent of Magic the Gathering's treasure tokens. I think it's so basically a thing that you can, it's like a gear that you can sacrifice, get rid of, basically a token you get rid of, and it lets you float 1 mana or 1 energy. That's what they call it in this game. It's going to take a bit for me to get all the verbiage correct, but I'm trying actively to get the verbiage correct because I think it's important to be very clear when you play card games in person, to not be saying the wrong things constantly. So I'm trying very intentionally to be like, you know, talk through my ABCD at the beginning of my turn, call it exhausting runes instead of tapping mana or tapping lands. Stuff like that. And yellows are sorted. And would you look at that? Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Got some knocked over cards in here. Okay, but I think we can trace this back here. Yes. Oh yeah, we're good. No, you can't really see. Here we are. And we stick the yellow cards in here. It's going to be basically full, which is good because they won't fall over like this. And I don't anticipate getting a lot more bulk right now because it's impossible to get cards. The only packs I'll be opening are from events, I think. I think I'm at that point where my only sealed product will be stuff I get from events. So I have basically a whole thing full of bulk now, which is great. Awesome. Feels good to have that sorted. Where are we at? We're about an hour into the video. What do y'all say? We get a little more going? We'll do my binder sorting. First, let's do this. Get these bad boys out. you guys are watching an hour in, let me know. Or don't. You're just gonna have to pick one of these questions or prompts that I'm giving you to respond to. You're not gonna get them all. You're just simply not gonna get them all. Oh, you're shiny. Why aren't you in a sleeve? Do you guys put, what do you guys put in sleeves? Is it in order? Yo, big Sprite, that's a W. Use some tact. Got a stack of like look at all these sleeves. And then I've got a stack of more sleeves. And I've got some loose, like, these are just sitting here. Oh, what are these cards? These are from Proving Grounds. Yeah, okay. I was gonna stick these in my binder. As much as I love Proving Grounds, I mean, if I can trade some Proving Grounds cards right now, the value's so high. I think it's just gonna get reprinted. So if I can trade some Proving Grounds cards right now and get good deals for it, I mean, I'm open to do it. It may sound like heresy for some of you, but I'm open to do it. Let's see. We got a blue. These aren't really sorted, but it's fine. Oh, they are sorted. Look at me. Look at me go. This is my runes box. We got ourselves runes. We've got ourselves a tokens box where Sprite will go. These are in the middle. And these are in the back. I love sprites. I'm gonna have a sprite collection. That's another long-term project of this game for me. Nexus Night Pack. I'm done showing you off. I held on to it for long enough. It's officially in the trash. Okay. In the trash, get it? We play Riftbound. We're Riftbounders. We call things the trash. Let's this and get my battlefields. I'm not gonna bother sorting. These are all battlefields. We're actually getting pretty full. I guess you get one per pack. Is that what it is? Yeah, I got quite a few battlefields, which is nice because anytime I build a new deck, which I am prone to right now, I'll have my battlefields on hand. Okay, so we've got that in order. We've got, let me put blings in over here, tokens, battlefields, Kaisa. Here, let me give you a quick glance at my Lux list in its current state before I move on. We got Lux, and I use this one because it's, if you know Magic the Gathering, it's a soul ring. You tap it and you get 2 floating energy. So I'll just give you a quick glance. I am running both Final Sparks. We got a progress day in here. I have 2 promising futures. I actually pulled a third, and I pulled whatever that board wipe card is in blue. I pulled that. Got 2 Kaisa evolutionaries in here because I like Kaisa. And I think it would be really cool to get this effect off in this deck because it's when I conquer, you may play a spell from your trash with energy cost less than your points without paying its energy cost. I think it'd be cool. I only have 1 Echo currently. I want a play set in here. I think Echo is cracked in this list. Yeah, it's a rough draft in its current state. But I think if there's, you know, one champion where I'm doing my part in developing their game, it's going to be Lux. Like Kaisa, I have my own spins on Kaisa. I run 2 Vise in my Kaisa. I run Shakedown in my Kaisa. Those are cards that, you know, as far as I'm aware, in China, they really don't like Shakedown, and all of the people in the West that like played prior to the game's launch, also a lot of them just don't like Shakedown. And I've been shaking dudes down for the last 2 weeks, and it's just a fucking blast. It is the most fun card to play. Shakedown is so good. For those who don't know, Shakedown reads you may deal. It's only 2 energy, cycle 1 red, which I can offset the cost of with Kaisa. And it's you may deal 6 damage to enemy unit anywhere, by the way. Could be the base. Unless the opponent chooses for you to draw 2 cards, basically. So it's either I'm killing your unit on turn 2 and putting you so far behind tempo, or you're going to let me draw 2 cards for 2 mana. It is so good. It's a bit of a win more card, I guess. But if you get it, you get in a situation where you have board control, they had to play units to base, and you play Shakedown. Oh my God. Does that inflicts real mental damage, you know? That's real actual damage to person. You can psych people out. And I adore that. Okay. Get everything in order real quick before we grab the binder. Sweet. Got that. Got that. And I've got a sip. My Coke and my water. Little column A, little column B. Take a sip of your water at home. Do it. Holds gun up. Drink your water. Okay, we're going to move on to the binder part of the video, where I do binder things. Now, hopefully you can see the binder. I bought it. It's a cheap binder from Amazon. It was $15, but it's actually kind of quality. So let me show you the state it's in right now. I've got some legends here. I think I'm moving legends to the back. I have a lot of cards in here that I don't have in inner sleeves that I'd like to inner sleeve all of them. I've got some alt arts here. See, I've got this Lee Sin. He loves me. Order rune. And they were in color order the first day, and they're no longer really in color order. We just do a quick flip through. Here's another Lee Sin aesthetic. In case you weren't tired of Lee Sins, there's another Lee Sin. This is Shakedown. I love the art on Shakedown too. You're just grabbing them by the tongue. You're shaking them down. You're saying, give me your unit or give me cards. And they have to pick. It's awesome. I have a Teemo I need to remember when I move them. Double Fioras. Fiora, sneaky best unit in the game. Don't at me. Kiana's also really good. Yeah, see, like I have this unchecked power. This is going in Lux. I just forgot to do that today, but that is going in Lux. I pulled this alt art volley bear yesterday, and I pulled this immortal phoenix yesterday, and I pulled this foxfire today. I've had really good luck with packs the last couple days. I got a stack, and I've been like drip feeding myself. And yeah, so that's where we're at. And then I've got obviously my playset of Yi with the 2 Lux spells I don't use, or the 2 Lux units I don't use. I don't know if I'm willing to part ways with the Luxes because I'm playing Lux. I've got the Annies. Like I said, I don't know if I'm parting ways with these cards, but I might as well have them in the binder in case someone really needs them and wants to offload a Time Warp or something. In the back here, I've got my Nexus Knight promos. As well as 2 more of these legends, because I was just like, screw it, we got legends in the back, so I started putting them back there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually pull everything out. Not literally everything out, but most things out, and I'm gonna put them to the side, make sure everything's sleeved, and then I'm gonna organize them. I think the back here will be legends, so we'll leave these 2 here. The Nexus Knight promos can go over here. So let's just start with legends, because that will be easier. Let's get all of these legends out. I've got 2 Yasuos in here. Jinxes. I've got doubles of a lot of legends. Are there any legends I don't own, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? I think there are a handful. Oh god. All right, I can't put them on this surface. They're sliding. Come on, legends. League of Legends. I can't remember if there's any of them I don't have currently. There probably is one or two that I don't have. I recently got Ari, finally. Felt like it took forever. Oh, I have 2 sets. I totally forgot I had 2 sets. Like, I don't know where to put these 2 seals. Maybe I'll put them... Maybe we'll do alt arts in the front. And I'll leave, like, the back of this dedicated for more alt arts. And then we'll go color-based, or rarity-based, probably. Let's see. Any more legends? Any more legends? Timo, on duty. Swift Scout. I love Tito. These two... Okay, I'm not going to pull them out yet. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Any legends? Any legends? No legends. Any legends? Leona. And then this is different. I'll leave you here, Master Yi, because you are supposed to be a spot of your own. Probably should have pushed them further back. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. Okay. So let's take our legends and make sure they're all sleeved up. We've got... These are sleeved up. Volley's not. These are not. I put a lot of these in here before I got some inner sleeves. And now that I have them, I'm kind of obsessed with inner sleeves. I didn't know what I was sleeping on. I was using penny sleeves, like regular penny sleeves. Inner sleeves are the way. They're so nice. And like I said, like if I trade with somebody, if someone for whatever reason needs this Jinx, because who's got a Jinx legend? She's so rare right now, right? If someone needs this Jinx, I got it in the inner sleeve. I took good care of that Jinx. I think that's important. If you're trading cards with people, take care of your damn cards. I don't want cards that have I don't want cards that have been through the laundry. I don't want cards cards that have been drugged through the muck. I don't want all that. Okay. So we're gonna get these bad boys. Should I sort them by color? That sounds like too much work for me. I'm not doing all that. Let's sort them by legend though. We got 2 Jinxes. Lee Sin. Another Lee Sin. Oh yeah, right here. Lee Sin. Bear. There's 2 sets. Let's get those next to each other. You're already in there, so I'll get you there. These are all good. Okay. We're good. We are good. Let's get my Yasuo's. I think Yasuo's kind of growing on me as a legend in a deck. I haven't really played it, but I've played against it enough to be like, okay, I see your game. I see your game, Yasuo. You're kind of cool. Oh, you know what card I am looking forward to? This Lucian Merciless. It's an orange unit. I don't play a lot of orange, but Weapon Master, when you play me, you may equip one of your equipment for 1 power less, even if it's already attached. And then the first time I conquer each turn, ready me. So he, speaking of like the Yasuo move around a bunch, he dashes around too. He conquers and then he readies and you can move him again. I think that's pretty neat. I will not lie to you. I believe that is pretty neat. Let's go with you here. Here. And what do you know? You here. And you here. And we'll leave this page for legends. We'll leave this entire page for legends. Let's just do that. So we'll start Nexus promos. We'll start promos. We should just leave a few pages for Nexus promos, right? Or just promos in general. So we'll start promos here for now. And if I get to the point where I have enough promos where I have to move it, then that's fine. That means it's probably far in the future and I'm due for another binder sort. I'd like to get the runes together, so maybe we just leave 6 slots here. We just leave 6 slots. Stick these down here. I really like the rainbow foil they have on these. That is It's so cool, man. I like shiny cards. You guys like shiny cards? I can't wait to see the foil legends from Proving Grounds in those Nexus Knight packs. That Yee's gonna go for a pretty penny. I imagine he's gonna go for some money, and I will put this origin stamp lease in here. This is where I would put my origin stamp jinx if I had one. Fortunately, I do not. So he's not going there. Let's get ourselves some runes out of here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull all of the cards out because I would like to just do a fresh sort, get a good idea of where everything should go. I pulled this Jinx right here at my first Nexus night. This was in my my pack because it's just one pack. I think I said it earlier, but we got one pack and we got the promo pack. And then we played 3 rounds and it wasn't any extra packs to the winners or anything. I think they're just trying to make sure they keep packs on hand for events. I think that's what my store's doing. Maybe they're changing it this week. Maybe there are more packs for winning this week. Either way, I don't care that much. Like, obviously I'm showing up to try to win, but I'm not, you know, it's not all I'm trying to do. Like, Nexus nights are, you know, casual brackets. They're not all that. I would like to try and win a summoner skirmish. That is my goal, my current goal as a competitor. I would like to win a summoner skirmish. And I have that goal just to sort of drive myself to improve as a player. I don't need to be the best there ever was. I'm just going to try and win one time at a local level because I think it's a fun chase. You know, there's a card in a playmat you get for doing well at those summoner skirmishes. I think top 8 gets the Blitzcrank promo. And then it was, if you get first, you get the Blitzcrank playmat. So, you know, if I can go for that playmat, that would be pretty stellar. Like, if I could pull that off. And if I don't, no big deal. It's toys. We're playing card games. But I would like to attempt it. A lot of cards to sleeve. You can see very clearly when I first was opening packs, I was just throwing cards in here. I didn't have sleeves on hand. I had some penny sleeves, but yeah, now that I got the inner sleeves, we are in a good spot. I have so many of this Albus Pharos guy. If anyone needs to trade for an Albus Pharos or 3, I got you. King's Edict. Looks like a fun. This is a multiplayer card. Starting with the next player, each other player chooses a unit you don't control that hasn't been chosen for the spell, and then kill those units. So it's a multiplayer card. Pretty cool. We got Trinity Force coming in Spirit Forged. It's equip. So the equip cost is an orange power. So you cycle 1 orange power and you pay 4 energy. You pay 4 energy to play it. It's a gear, and then you cycle 1 orange to equip it. I see now. And then it is a +2 might, and it has another ability when I hold, score 1 point, which is pretty neat. I didn't even realize that they had effects that weren't just might. Oh my goodness. Oh, now I have to read these. Like Guardian Angel, equip. If I would die, kill Guardian Angel instead. Heal me, exhaust me, then recall me. That's Guardian Angel right there. Sword Shield gives your units tank and +1 might. Long Sword, you can equip it at instant speed. At reaction speed, sorry. I have another Snapvine, so I need to make sure that I get those together. +2 might Efforts to create the longer sword quickly ran into diminishing returns. Okay, it's just flavor text on that. That is funny flavor text though, I will say. This is my regular Kaisa. Okay, these cards are not being kind right now. Come on. Okay. My regular Kaisa, actually, it was a sweetener in a trade deal because the guy wanted my Mundo and I did not need a Mundo and I needed some other cards. But it wasn't monetarily equal, so I was like, can we throw in Kaisa and Leona? And he said yes. And that is how I got my playable Leona. I keep getting this Convergent Mutation card. Did I have 2 Ravenborn Tomes? Oh yeah. I got 2 of them. Thank you guys for watching the video this far, by the way. I appreciate that. You are my hero. YouTube really likes it when people watch for a long time on a video. Ironically enough, in the world of short form content, if you make something long and someone watches it, that's very rewarded. And I hope your day's going well. I assume if you're here watching now, you're either driving or working or, you know, something-ing. You rock for that. Let me read you a few more cards. We got Sterix Gauge. This one's expensive, so hold on to your freaking butts. Sterix Gauge is a 3 energy cost equipment. So you pay 3 and you cycle 2 green, but it's got quick draw, so you can play it at reaction speed. And when you play it, attach it to a unit you control. That is an important thing I did not realize about quick draw. That's pretty awesome. And then it immediately gives them +3 might. So that's really quite cool. Okay, this one's going to be a hard... This is a cool ass card. It's called Spellsonger. Is this a new League of Legends item you can buy? I don't play modern League of Legends. My League of Legends knowledge falls off around 2018. It falls off quite some time ago. I started playing when the newest character was Jinx, and I stopped really actively playing. I couldn't tell you who the newest character was. Sometimes I look at guys like Viego and I'm like, that's a new guy. Like Gwen feels like a new character to me, and I recognize she's been out for a while and she's cute. I like Gwen. I like Gwen. Gwen Enjoyer. Like Kiana feels new to me. And I recognize she's not. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Spellsonger. It is a 3 energy equipment. It's a gear. You cycle 1 green. It's got an equip cost of 1 energy and cycling a green. So it has a more expensive equip cost than a lot of these other equipment. Worth noting. As this is attached to a unit, a copy that unit's text to this equipment's effect text for as long as it is attached to it. So you double something's, you double a unit's text. Whoa. That is something. That is cool. Okay, I was not familiar with the game Spellsonger. That is really freaking cool. Yeah, and the art's really cool too. Like a full art situation. We've got Blade of the Ruin King. Blade of the Ruin King is a 3 energy cost, cycle 1 yellow. Reads Blade of the Ruin King. Equip. The equip cost is cycling a yellow and killing a friendly unit. So this is in a sort of aristocrat style deck, which makes sense because the yellow seems to be doing sacrifice. I've run into some Victor ideas, you know, like the deck comes with that 6 might unit that you have to kill a unit to play it. It seems a lot of Shadow Isles, that Shadow Isles cards deal with sacrifice. So that's interesting. But what it is it gives you 4 might on your unit. Just a 4 might stick. But it is, I mean, for 3 energy, pretty darn good, I think. Pretty darn good. Okay. These, I'm not gonna move them for now. I'm gonna leave them there. So in the front, we're gonna do alt arts first. So we've got these two, this one, an order rune. Yeah. Make sure some of these need to be sleeved, actually several of them, but they're not alt arts. Not too concerned. Get a rare pile and an epic pile. Is that what they call it? They call it epic. These piles are off screen, but I think if you're this far along, you've seen what a pile of cards looks like. If you haven't, I respect that. I don't think I'd be looking at the screen all that much either. Heimerdinger. So that's interesting. Bork is just a cheap whack-em stick. Go get 'em, Bork. Here, go my scarab. Have this dangerous weapon. Go do crimes. I like that. I did pull a Foxfire today. In the same pack as an Aria Luring. That had to be on purpose. Have you guys heard the theories that some packs are stacked? Quite literally stacked. Altard Volley. Not flexing, but I'm flexing. Like some packs have had similar distributions, and that has been called into question. A lot of drama, big drama in the Riftbound community, let me tell you. I got an Ari with Ari's card. I don't think there's many people complaining about that because, hey, I get to play the card. Okay, these are not sleeved. They need to be sleeved. We're getting to cards that are not sleeved that absolutely need to be sleeved. You're an epic. You're an unsleeved rare. You guys are unsleeved rares. Let's read some of these legend units, why don't we? So we got Draven, Glorious Executioner. He is a red and purple legend. So Jinx colors, basically. And I'm doing this off screen, but I'm just doing a quick sort. I put you there, put you guys there, put you there. I've yet to see anyone effectively using Caitlyn. Is anyone using Caitlyn? So Glorious Executioner Draven, when you win a combat, draw 1. You win if only your units remain after that combat. So no stun shenanigans resulting in a win. Interesting how they clarified that. Okay. I have a stack of cards that are unsleeved over here, and I have a stack of them in the wrong sleeves. So let's do this. Let's go alt art. Alt art. This is the wrong sleeve. Looks like Draven's supposed to be like a win more situation, which makes sense. It's Draven. That's what he does. Put all these here. Inks is in the wrong kind of sleeve. I think I'll put the runes on the back of this. No, I'll leave them on the front. I want a whole front page of cards for when someone opens the binder and goes, whoa! You know what I mean? Whoa! Whoa, look at all those cards. Wow. What are you doing with all those things? That's what I like. You're not an epic, Udyr. You're not even close, man. You're not even close. Why are there so many? Okay. I think I may have screwed up a bit here. You guys are not epics. Epic, 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 epic. That's epic, dude. Dude, that's epic. Okay, this is going in my Lux deck. I'm putting it to the side. 2 order runes. Anyone in the market? In the market, I got you. This card is the hotness right now, apparently. People are really about that card. Fiora is not an epic in anywhere other than my heart. Let's put a Foxfire here too. Okay. So that's looking good. Draven's got Spinning Axe. It's 2 energy, and you cycle either a purple or a red. It's got Quick Draw. So this is reaction when you play it, attach it to a unit you control. It's a very quick equipment. The equip cost is 1 generic power, so pick a power of your choice. It's got temporary, holy moly. So if it's attached, if this is unattached, kill it at the start of its controller's beginning phase before scoring. So temporary on an equipment only kicks into effect if it's unattached. So the Spinning Axe needs to stay attached, which is funny. That's a 3 might. So 3 might for its cost, and it's a quick draw. I see what they want you to do here, because your units are going to get bopped, and you have to quickly slap them on other units or it'll disappear. That's fun. I do enjoy that quite a bit. That is really cool. As a great flavor. What gets me excited the most in card games is good flavor, and that is fantastic flavor. I won't lie. I will not lie. Let's go. You here, let's slap a couple seals up here, because apparently some people like the seals. I have not really used them. I saw really good use of them in a Darius baited hook deck. There are some really freaking cool combos you can do with seals and Darius. Hello, Lee Sin. Okay, it's time to sleeve some rares. So I'm gonna put this binder to the side for a second. This is gonna give somebody a heart attack, seeing all of these rares hastily piled up, but there's some rares. Let's see. Maybe the champion I'm looking forward to the most in Spirit Forged, Irelia Blade Dancer. What does she do? So she's purple and she's green. Yasuo color palette. So I'm thinking combo, I'm thinking movements. Irelia Blade Dancer reads, when you choose a friendly unit, you may exhaust me and pay 1 power to ready it. So when you choose a friendly unit, so you pick one of them, you can tap Irelia Blade Dancer and pay a power, and then you can ready that unit. Then when you conquer, you may pay 1 energy to ready me. So the idea is you say Sona's going to an unoccupied battlefield, whatever. Bam. Goes, gets it. You pay one rune, excuse me, and you exhaust Irelia. Pretend this is Irelia. Bring Sona ready. Ready Sona, and then and I conquered. Actually, wait a minute. So when I choose a friendly unit, so let's just say, okay, let's run this back. Sona was here and readied. Do this. I tap the Irelia. She's ready. I go to the other battlefield, and then I conquered that. So I could do Irelia again and keep moving. That's really neat. That's going to work really well with the Yasuo combo. Yeah, with the movement Yasuo. That's going to be neat. So Ride the Wind's going to get involved there. Wow, and you're going to have access to Zanya's. You're going to have access to a lot of cool cards in that color combination. Sweet. That might make me play a combo deck. That might get me to try it. The Yasuo deck I don't think is quite there for me yet. But I think get Irelia into the mix and I'm listening. I'm really interested to see what her chosen champion does. Let's read Azir. So we got Azir, Emperor of the Sands. He is green and yellow. Who's currently green and yellow? Who do we got in the current game that's green and yellow? Someone's screaming at the television right now. Is it Leona? No. Yes. No. Yes. Riftbound Legends list. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, this is taking me to the same thing. Sort by origins. Filter. Oh, that's the only filter we have. Go to the bottom and see all the legends. It is Leona. Cool. We got there. Anyway, Azir. I'm looking forward to Azir. I think Azir is a really cool League of Legends champion that, doesn't really get his time to shine quite often. At least in my experience, maybe these days he does. But it says your sand soldiers have Weapon Master. As we read earlier, Weapon Master, when you play it, you may equip one of your equipment to it for 1 power less, even if it's already attached. So it's easier to equip them. That's all you need to know. It is easier to equip these guys with weapons, with these sand soldiers, which I'm assuming are tokens. I don't know if they're 1/1s. Clearly the legend isn't creating them. So in order to get sand soldiers, you're going to have to be playing other cards, which makes me feel like this deck is going to be a little niche. But we'll, obviously we have to wait for the set to come out. So you pay 1 energy. On top of all that, you pay 1 energy and tap Azir to play a 2 might sand. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't read the rest of the card. Reading the card explains the card. You pay 1 energy and tap Azir. Play a 2 might sand soldier unit token to your base. Use only if you've played an equipment this turn. So you have to play an equipment to get your sand soldiers. So it is a go wide equipment deck. That is interesting. That is interesting. That's really cool. Me being like, man, this sounds kind of niche. How do I get your guys? Doesn't read the rest of the card. My bad. We got Renata Glask, Chem Baroness. It's interesting. I'm not really familiar too much with Renata, but I am familiar. I am familiar with beautiful women in suits. So I've seen Renata, but I am not familiar with her game. She is a blue yellow, so she's Victor colors. Victor and Lux. When you Renata Glass Chem Baroness. When you or an ally hold, you may exhaust. Whoa, this feels thicker than normal. I don't know why. You may exhaust me to play a gold gear token exhausted. So when you or an ally hold, so this is talking about 2v2 when it says an ally, you may exhaust her to play a gold gear token exhausted. And I believe the gold gear token, once again, is maybe a temporary rune, or maybe they stick around for the whole game. Who knows? I don't know what a gold gear token is all the way yet at this point in time. It also reads, when your score is within 3 points of the victory score, your gold add an additional 1 energy. So yes, they're adding energy, and if you're close to the end and you're playing Renata Glask, your gold adds another. So it's going to snowball. So she's kind of a value engine. She's a mana engine, which is good if you want to play some big expensive things. That's good. I like that. Pretty cool. Okay. So we're going to do what we did earlier. We're going to get them into color. Get them into colors, and we're going to get them together. Purple, green, red. Love you, Shakedown. I love you, my goat. Tarek, Solari Shrine, Lisa and Udyr. Well, that's really cool. I'm trying to think of what kind of cards she wants to play late game in purple or in blue yellow. Obviously, there's Time Warp. So maybe she's got shenanigans much like Lux, where she could play 2 Time Warps back to back. This goes in the back of my thingy. I'd miss one of them. I told you I'd miss one of them. So that's interesting. There will be Time Warp shenanigans with all of her mana availability. Why did I make 2 different red piles? I just love red cards. I don't know what to tell you. I'm happy I got a Tasty Tree Folk today. I didn't have any, and I was starting to think he didn't exist for real. I got so many of this guy too. This Abe Lincoln looking motherfucker. Okay, this Heimerdinger's in the wrong kind of sleeve. Let's just put him to the side for now. I got another Sabotage today, which is awesome. These are all orange. That worked out. They all stayed together orange. Blue, purple. Here's another Soul Gorger for your Soul Gorger. Heard you like Soul Gorger. Some reds. Some blues. Oranges. We've got one more card we've yet to read. Should I read it? Or should I leave you all unsatisfied with the amount of cards I've read? Or overly satisfied with the amount of cards I've read, depending on if you're enjoying getting red cards. Let's get all Herm. Let's get the Donger inside a sleeve real quick. We've got Sivir, Battle Mistress. She's beautiful. She's absolutely gorgeous. One of the most beautiful women, I dare I say, one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. She reads, she is in orange purple. Orange purple. So she shares a color pairing with, who is orange purple? Miss Fortune. Now I won't lie, Miss Fortune is a unit that I don't play a lot of, or with a lot of. I play a decent amount against. An okay amount against. But I'm not as familiar with Miss Fortune these days, currently. Let's see, let's get these guys in their own unit. Look at that, playset of Shens. Playset of Albuses too. I love this Karma card. I think Karma is really good in that the card will only get stronger. I think very much that about Fiora. I think if we're investing in stocks of the cards, Fiora stock is gonna fly up. I'm telling you now. The Fiora meta will be here. Will be upon us. She's already such a good unit. Okay, and then we've got boom. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. The yellow pile is complete. Green pile. Anyways, Sivir reads, when you recycle a rune, you may exhaust me to play a gold gear token exhausted. When one or more enemy units die, ready me. So when you recycle a rune, I know I have 3 Solari Shrines. I can already tell you. When you recycle a rune, you may exhaust me to play a gold gear token exhausted. So she's helping you offset costs like Kaisa. She's kind of doing the Kaisa thing in a slightly different way, where you're getting payments instead of getting completely offsetted costs. And depending on how gold gear runes work, I'm interested to know if you're going out mana ahead. Now, are gold gear runes energy based or power based? I don't know the answer to that. I don't think they've showed gold gear runes anywhere on this list. No, they didn't. So I'm not sure exactly what a gold gear token, sorry, I said gold gear rune, gold gear token does. Not as familiar, but you know, I'm sure it is something to do with mana. It seems to very heavily implied through the card text has something to do with mana. So that is a wait and see on the full impact of Gold Gear tokens for me, but she seems like she may be a sleeper hit. I mean, she's purple orange. Purple, in my opinion, the current game is not the strongest. Do we currently have a purple orange? We've got purple red, purple green. I don't think in the current game we have purple orange. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that would be a new pairing, I believe. Which pretty cool if true. This is going in my Lux deck, so it's going off to the side. Cool if true. Big if true. Okay. Wow, these blues are kind of whack. my blues are in a state because they are all being played in my decks. Let's put you all back. Put the reds back to my purples. Who do I got doubles of? I know I got doubles you. I know I got doubles of you. Maybe triples? No, doubles. I got two you. I got two more, honestly. And then these are all solos. Just getting the doubles together so people can quickly see I have multiple of them when they go through my binder. Let's do some reds. Boom, boom. Doubles of any of this, doubles of these. Yeah, cool. Let's get all my doubles together. Before I forget, this is my 4th Darius, actually. Yeah, I know. Epic, right? I've been pulling Dariuses, I don't know what to tell you. Traded for one of them and then I pulled one like a few days later. It was fine. I was happy to get a 3rd Darius for Kaisa, so a 4th is simply a great bargaining chip, and that's 2 Udyrs right there. This Kraken Hunter's got a lot of text, man. Got a lot of text. He's a 3 energy, 2 power, 5 might unit. You can accelerate for 1 energy, 1 power. It's got Assault 1, and as you play me, you may spend any number of buffs as an additional cost to reduce my cost by orange power for each buff you spend. So you can make him cheap. It doesn't have to be expensive. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Kiana. I think this card is underexplored. This overt operation lets you basically do buff things. It's 5 and 2 orange. Spell at action speed. For each friendly unit, you may spend its buff to ready it, then buff all ready units. Seems pretty good to me. I've got 2 Warwicks. Warwick, I think, could have some good combos. Does he combo with Flurry of Blades? If he combos with Flurry of Blades, I was thinking about that the other day. If he combos with Flurry of Blades, he's cracked. He's the GOAT for real. I don't really know how to turn that into a more solid strategy, if that's just like a light strategy you throw in, but if that's the case, he's really good. Notice how I have so many orange in here because I don't play orange. Okay. All right. So that's the second to last thing we need to do tonight. We've got all this. Stick these over here. All of that, and grab my binder again. Really enjoying Riftbound. I think I'm very excited to be a part of the community. I'm happy we have a community growing in Discord. Genuinely had a blast hanging out with them today. Out of my curiosity, they're not still in there, but they were in there when we started the video, and they were in there for a few hours. I was in there hanging out and playing games too, so it was a blast. Let's just go for it. Let's do orange first. People are playing orange, you know? Let's do this. Kiana, a volley bear, Lee Sin. He refuses to go home. It's like that meme where the guy, it's like the party ended hours ago, and it's the guy and he's just dancing to the oh, what song is that? Crap. Oh, I know this song. Oh, whatever. To that one song. You know the meme. If you know, you know. If you don't know, that's fine too. That's how I feel about Lee Sin. That meme. We got there. Getting late, if you couldn't tell. Get my snap vines up here. I'm just gonna skip a spot for some Udiers to give myself a line of Udiers to look at and to give myself some extra space. So we've got space for 4 more oranges, which will future-proof me for the week, at the very least. Then we go into reds. Future-proof me for the week. A week or two. Because not going to get too much more product. I think at this point, a lot of us are on the Riftbound stipend, where we get our packs from events. Pull up to an event, we get like 1 to 3 packs, and that's our stipend. Okay, all of you in there. We might have to move our Proving Grounds cards. I wasn't wanting to do that, but we may have to do that extra step. Leaving myself some room to make things easier. Cogmaw. Twisted Fate. I'm quite curious. He has a crazy card I don't feel like reading right now, but I'm quite curious how TF is going to play when he gets eventually a legend. I'm happy we're going to get, I think they said 14 in Spearforge. I think it's going to be 14%, at least for now. That was my impression. And if that's true, that's pretty exciting, because there are a lot of legends for them to get through. What legends do you guys want? I want Samira. I think Samira is really cool, but I also want Samira and 2xKO really badly. So I'm a bit biased there. Let's yeah, these cards are gonna have to move out of the way for now. Leave that space for blues. I think Samira's really cool. She's one of my favorites. I like Zaya and Rakan. I like Sejuani. I like Akali. I am kind of shocked Akali's not in the game yet. Akali's pretty cool. She's oh man, I could see how she would be cool in this game. I play a lot of 2xKO, so I think people really want Akali in that game too. That was my impression. She's a sought after. I mean, she's in the pop group. She's in KDA, so of course people like Akali. Albus. I have so many of you. Okay, Yi. And Lux. Getting moved out. They're getting the boot. I have to do the same thing to Annie. Didn't want to do it, but I'm going to have to, because I'm giving myself space so I don't have to spend 2 hours sorting cards again. At least not for a little bit of time. Not till probably after Spirit Forge. Should I put my Garen cards in here? Part of me wants to build Garen. Is that messed up? Does that make me sick in the head? I think Garen is so bad that I see an opportunity to put a nasty, disgusting whatchamacallit, shell of like an Aurora shell. Imagine that. Stick an Aurora shell in there. An Aurora shell. It's like, oops, surprise, it's Auroras. Garen, turns out he was smuggling all these giant monsters the whole time. I like that. I think this Yi's really good. I think Yi's so good, man. Yi's got amazing champion units. And Wuju Bladesman is so easy to take advantage of. They were like, oh yeah, we didn't think our Proving Grounds cards would be that good. And it's like, man, did you see the cards you printed? Yi's amazing. And he's pretty damn good. Flash is good. There's some pretty good cards in there. Get in there, Annie. I will not part ways with Lux though. That's my pet deck right now. Okay. Yellow, green. Party favors. Anyone use party favors yet? Each other player chooses cards or runes. For each player that chooses cards, you and that player each draw one. For each player that chooses runes, you and that player each channel one exhausted. It's a free-for-all card. I have not played free-for-all with 4 players yet. I played it with 3 in the Discord. There we go. Plug in the Discord again. Join the Discord. We played a 3-person free-for-all. And once we figured out the setup, it was actually pretty seamless and pretty easy. They make it pretty easy with TCG Arena, I won't lie. It streamlines the process quite a bit. Okay, just get this guy in here. We're on our last few cards, and then I have to stick a Kaisa in the back. Kaisa in the back. So, as this video comes to a close, I want to thank you guys for watching. There will be more Riftbound yaps like this one. There will be more Riftbound videos. Currently, I'm doing the decks where it's, you know, the precons that Riot never made. And if you enjoy the stuff, please let me know by leaving a like and a comment, by sharing the video to your mom, showing your dog, and all of that. I hope all of you have a wonderful night, wonderful day, wonderful night, whatever time it is. It's nighttime for me. And y'all take care. Goodbye.